Welcome back to the Carl the Crusher channel. I'm here with Luke, and tonight we're actually going to be attempting to do the CE5 protocol invented by Dr. Stephen Greer, who claims that he can summon UFOs. And we're actually at an ancient petroglyph site. We're going to go check out the petroglyphs first, and then we're going to set up and do the CE5 meditations and try to make contact with UFOs in the sky. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss it. Luke, we got about 45 minutes before sunset, and then it's going to be go time. And we're going to be introducing something new this time. I've actually invested in some night vision gear. I've got a SIONYX night vision camera. We've got a portable JBL speaker to actually broadcast the CE5 out into the valley. So we're going to be able to project the sound frequencies out.
Got all sorts of gadgets,
all sorts of stuff. We've got dicyanin goggles to look into the astral plane, so why don't you carry those in your pocket. We've got a spirit box in case we get any kind of spirit communications, and then I even have a FLIR thermal attachment so we can try to record heat signatures. We've got flashlight, black lights, tripods, the whole setup, and even a portable battery. I think we're good to go for a while. We even have snacks.
Yes.
Luke's all excited. We've done this at Area 51 before, and I was actually going to go there and do that at Area 51 today, but I looked at the weather report. It was supposed to be really windy over there in Rachel, Nevada, and when I was on my way to go there, I actually got pulled over by the police, and a whole bunch of things came up, vehicle registration and stuff, so I had to deal with some other things before I go to Area 51. But this is going to be a really good test for me to try out the night vision equipment and see how it works. And Luke really wanted to come check out the petroglyphs. So trying it out in these ancient locations, I think, is extremely valid, just as much so as going to Area 51 and doing it. And so we're going to use the CE5 protocol and find out. Here is the first petroglyph spot. Come and check out these anthropomorphic figures. Now, I've been here and filmed this before.
Those are crazy.
They're really cool looking. Look at these. Tons of figures, humanoid figures, goats. They all have the arms like this.
Yeah.
Here, take a look. Such a cool spot. I mean, you can tell over here, it makes you wonder if somebody came and took a section off or whatever.
Split with an earthquake or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it definitely fell and cracked at one time. But these are really cool. Look at how they all have the short little legs on the bottom, and then the tall bodies with the arms like this.
Yeah.
And the heads is really strange. They look like ghostly almost, right? Like,
yeah, it's weird.
Almost like
There's one on the
paranormal.
left here too. You can see another goat on the left side.
Right over here, yeah. But yeah, very interesting. And then you wonder if they crawled up on top, going up this way, like this marked part of the passage to go up on top. So we'll have to come back another time and go on top and look around and see what we can find. But I don't know, are these supposed to be depictions of just like daily life or something else? So we're gonna have to come back and look on top of this mesa another time. So make sure and subscribe and turn on notifications to check in on that. But we're gonna scramble over this way because we have some more petroglyphs to check out. Luke is letting his eyes adjust to the dicyanin goggles.
So in the night I can see if there's anything in the sky or something.
I don't think you're gonna be able to see in the dark, but yeah, they're really interesting. If you wanna know what those look like, here, take them off for just a second and I'll show you. We did film an entire video, but they are supposedly allow you to see a different spectrum of reality. So everything looks this color. So if there's any kind of like weird shadow figures or cloaking devices, any UFOs in the sky, maybe these goggles will help out. We got these from the museumoftarot.com. I'll put the link down in the description below.
They're awesome.
They're really fun. I have done another video here where I brought the tri-field meter and tried to measure, and some of these glyphs did give off an energy frequency, an RF frequency, and an electromagnetic frequency, and I'll put a link to that video so you can go check it out as well. See, look at that. Can you see him up there?
Oh yeah, I can, totally.
You can see there's, that one looks totally like a map to me, like it marks some kind of a tunnel or cave system or star system. And then there's really ancient glyphs right there. And then over here, this entire panel, this whole wall face right there is completely covered in petroglyphs. So it makes you wonder when we sit out here looking out up at the sky if we're gonna see anything and if it's all connected.
It's crazy to me that there's such a perfect flat surface.
Do you hear that? Listen, every time you come to these spots, do you hear that? Hey, yo,
Oh.
huh? And it's echoing directly off of that rock face.
Yeah.
So you hear that?
Yeah.
Whoa! Yeah, it's like a secondary. As soon as you get into the spot where these carvings are, if you test the audio and the frequencies, it echoes like this. There's like a resonance to it. See, there's petroglyphs right here on the rock on the ground. See, hey, yo! It's just like boom, echoes. And so
it's clear too.
I know.
It's really cool.
It would be fun if we could get up there and make the harmony come off of the speaker, off of these walls, but I don't want to stay up here in the dark. We're gonna do our camp right back at the truck and hopefully that works. What is it about these areas that gives a resonance off, like, so that, I mean, I just want to go up there and we'll clap our hands and so you can hear the echo. It's so crazy. It's a different feeling when you come out here when the sun is setting and you're going to be out here in the dark. I've been walking along this ridge. The petroglyphs we're just looking at are clear back there. There's Luke, and they're up there on the corner. Wow, that almost looks like a face, doesn't it? Doesn't that look like a facial profile? Like the eye, the nose, and the chin? Wow, that totally looks like a head poking out. And then there's other features. There's another one that looks like a face over there. Here, I'll flip the camera around. Look at this. Walking up on this from the side, it does look like a face looking off into the sky, like right at the sunset. And that's right where everything echoes. Very interesting. And then when you look over here, you gotta wonder, I mean, they had to have got stuff up there or up on top too. We're talking about the primitive Fremont people, the Anasazi, the Pueblo. We're not really sure. There's a lot of different people that dwelt in this area that could have done these carvings. They could be anywhere from 3,000 to 8,000 years old, maybe even older, part of a lost culture that we don't even know about. See anything unusual with the goggles?
I haven't, but I can notice the aura line around everything, even around the horizon, you can tell.
Towards the sunset?
Oh yeah.
That's really cool.
So cool. There's more.
Yeah, there are some more right there, huh?
Yeah.
I never noticed these.
Faded too.
Last time I was here, I never noticed these ones. But this wavy line like this,
yeah,
a lot of times signifies the serpent or serpent line or a waterway. Some people think it's an atlatl, like a spear flying, but I really haven't seen much evidence for that. This looks like a circle glyph going counterclockwise.
yeah,
Goes out like that. That also is connected to a serpent line of some kind. And then you have a symbol of a goat. Could also be an overhead depiction, like a marking for water, but
yeah,
a lot of the old Pueblo tales that have to do with these spirals have to do with walking the earth either counterclockwise or clockwise to find the center place, which ended up being Chaco Canyon. So there's a lot of legends that have to do with that alignment as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's, as you see on the horizon, there's slight up and down movement, but it is pretty Jurassic depiction. But you know, the ball at the end of the wavy line could be a depiction of the sun or what time in the day.
Like the path of the sun and a way of keeping time or something like that.
Yeah, who knows though.
Yeah, that's really interesting. There's more right here. I see this a lot. Sometimes these depictions are really tall. It could be vegetation. I don't know. I'm completely guessing. I also see this symbol a lot. This could be, man, depictions of this are all over in Sumeria next to the Anunnaki. There's like the tree of life depiction, and it looks so much like that, and I see this all over the place. And then you can see graffiti and how dumb that looks up there, yeah, next to actual anthropomorphic figures. I mean, different types of shapes, but wait till you see the ones over here. More figures. Look how high up that one is. So Luke, well, you should go stand at the base and so they get a sense of how high up some of these are. So there's a figure clear up there. Luke is 6 foot tall, so that would be at least 12 to 15 feet high. I would say a good 15 feet up. And that's consistent, and it gets even higher clear over there. So Luke, go stand over there so they can see, like right behind that split off piece.
Right here?
Over there where that big boulder is. Uh-huh. And you can tell how high up they were to carve those clear up there. Look at that. So there's Luke. And look how high up those go. Clear up there. So they either had ladders or, I don't know, this area was underwater during a certain period. It's hard to say, but there we have more figures like that. Lots of depictions like maybe they were herding sheep and goats down in this valley. They're either wearing headdresses. Some of them have horns.
There's one over there that's upside down for some reason. It's weird.
That guy's like hanging out upside down.
Hey!
Testing the echoes. What's funny is it is better down on the ground by that big boulder that we were just next to.
Totally.
So I think being down at ground level in front of here would be the best spot. So the truck is over there, if you can see how far it is over there.
Oh yeah, it's way out there.
Hopefully it will work when we start projecting the CE5 out from this location. But first, let's check out the rest of the petroglyphs. We've got like 10 minutes before the sun sets on us. If you want to get a good look at the rest of these petroglyphs, you're going to have to go watch the other video, because we're going to have to get back and chase the sunset and get our gear set up. But I have actually walked up here and energy tested all of these and shown them off, and they're really fascinating. This is the one that I think looks a lot like a map or a depiction of something. It's so intentional how they carved that down and followed the crack down. Like, what does that mean and why would they do that? What is the significance? And then they just put a little figure right there. Luke's freaking out.
It's so strange. It's so straight.
Like, why would they do that, right?
I don't know.
It's so intentional, right? Like,
then you wonder if these are like stars, or if it's like some astrology type thing.
or is it like go into the cave entrance here and then go down into the mountain, but like
Ant
where?
person or something.
I don't know. It's really weird. And then you have these really ancient symbols over here that almost, I don't even know. Like, what do you make of that?
What?
Right?
Right. Hey!
Does that sound really loud to you? Can you hear like an echo?
I can hear an echo. It's not that loud though.
Okay, we're trying to test it to find the sweet spot where the resonance. Hey! That's a little better. Like, where would they have stood, you know,
I have no clue.
while they're doing their powwows and stuff, trying to do drum ceremonies to call down UFOs or spirits or something. Let's see when you come right by the stone. Hey!
Totally.
Wow. Now come up here, you can, when you stand right by this marker, it's like boom, boom, huge echo, right?
Yeah, try it again.
Hey! Yeah, when you stand right here, it's like an amplifier. Like, hey! You hear that?
Yeah.
It's like 10 times louder as soon as you find right at the right spot. So interesting. So right here is where it's at. Clap, Luke. It's like a, you know, they do look like entities or something, I gotta say. I mean, it looks like right here, it's like they would have sat right here down in the valley, and the acoustic properties off of this rock face. Just go ahead and try it out.
Okay.
It is way loud. Yeah, and you can hear it go and echo all the way down the valley. Fascinating.
So cool.
Luke actually found the tri-field meter in the truck. So we're back at the truck now. Petroglyphs are over there. We've got our portable speaker all set up. And our favorite spot to hang out and look for UFOs is actually the bed of the Ford Roush pickup. So we've got the night vision right here, so you can check that out. This is our SIONYX Aurora night vision camera, and we're going to be switching over to that because the sun's getting ready to set. So I've got it all on a tripod right here with 2 ball swivel mounts, so I can look any direction. We have
a big view.
And yeah, we do. And then another tripod right there on all of our gear right in front of us, and we even brought snacks and stuff. So we're ready to go. Check out the view. So this is how it looks to us here,
Yes.
hanging out. So we're gonna play the CE5 audio really loud out through the valley and up into the sky and look with the night vision out over this scenery. Look at this. So soak it all in, because I don't know how well we'll be able to see. This is gonna put the night vision to the test. And the sun's already setting, so any second now. Here we go. The sun is almost all the way down now. We're getting all set up, but we're starting to get a little bit of wispy cloud cover coming in, so hopefully it doesn't affect our visibility too much. We're gonna do the best we can. I did look at the weather forecast and I didn't see that there was gonna be any rain. There could be 10-mile-per-hour winds. There is this kind of hazy cloud cover, but it was really clear earlier. Hopefully we can still see the stars and see some weird stuff moving around.
SBox. Scanning.
We're gonna try the spirit box for just a second, but honestly, not for very long. If it's not providing any results, I'm just gonna edit all this out, so don't worry. But if there's some spirit box stuff here for a minute, then I don't know. I guess we got something here. All right, I'm gonna ask some questions.
Going through all the radio stations, so.
Scanning right now, yeah. As soon as I open this thing up, I never know what to even ask, right?
I know, right?
Let's see. If there's any other dimensional beings or spirits or consciousness around that would like to give us a message, please say your name very clearly through this box. That sounded like Jones. Did you hear a name?
I don't know.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it up. Can you tell us what you're doing here? Yep. I want to, it said. Yep, I want to. Sounded like a man's voice.
Yeah.
If there's a man or some sort of a consciousness that wants to communicate with us, tell us your name. This stuff is all pseudoscience.
Yeah.
You can make of it what you want, but it's just part of there are people that are into this, and I'm interested in it, so we might as well try to gather the evidence and see what happens. Can you please say your first name? It's just like
It's gone through all
it just
of
said researchers. Yes, we are researching. We're here to try and look at any kind of shadow figures, orbs of light, or UFOs. Can you say something about that?
There's a light out
through
there.
the box? There is a light.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah, that light.
Micro.
You can see up there.
See that light?
Yes.
There's a light that just appeared down in the valley. I'm going to turn the night vision on then. The light appeared right there, and then it just hovered straight over to the right and went behind that mesa to the right. I don't even know how to zoom in on the night vision. There it is. There it is. There's the light. Is it a truck?
I can't tell.
See it? That looks like it might be a vehicle.
It's hard to tell. I can't see it anymore. Can you?
No, it just flickered on and off. There it is. There it is. That looks like a car. What is that? Is that a car driving up the road?
It's hard to tell.
Boy, it's a long ways away. There's just like, it looks like a light moving across the valley, right to left. Now it's stopped. Oh, weird. It's not in the air. It looks like it's moving across the ground, so it could just be a truck. I can still see that light. It looks like a digital cube. I mean, it is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
It is weird.
Looking through the night vision, it looks like some kind of like a digital cube. Oh, there, just it's going from left to right across the valley there.
I mean, that is bright.
That's pointed right at us, which means it could be directional. This is starting to make me feel like it is like a truck or a motorcycle. I don't hear any engine noises though. It's so quiet. Now it's just like, if it's an orb or something, it's looking right at us right now.
Yeah.
It's getting brighter. I can't even zoom in anymore.
I mean, that is far.
It's a long ways away. I'll zoom all the way out.
No,
Yeah.
I'm zoomed in. It seems like one light.
It does look like a single light. Pretty dark out right now, but this actually does an amazing job. This SIONYX night vision camera is pretty good. Wow, it looks like daytime through this lens.
Oh, it turned off.
What?
It just turned off. I filmed it turning on.
What?
It just turned off.
Weird.
I got it on camera.
Why did it turn off? See if we can hear any car doors shutting. Turned on. See it?
Yeah, I'm filming it on.
Okay, be quiet, let's listen. Now it's moving to the right. Hovering across the valley.
It's hard to tell. I'm really focusing.
I mean, it could be some farmer checking his cows, but why does it look like a cube and then an orb and then a cube? It looks digital.
Why is it flickering on and
Could be going behind bushes or trees down there that we can't quite tell. There's no engine noises. Can't hear any car doors shutting. It doesn't. It's weird. You get reports of this, orbs of light down in the valleys and stuff. There, oh, there it's pointed right at us again. It feels like it can look right at us, so it makes me feel like it is still headlights, but now it's stopped again right there.
That is so bright.
There's something.
That is.
That sounds like, that must be a plane. You see that? See that?
Oh yeah.
Coming up over the truck. There's something blinking above it. Oh no, that's a helicopter. What is a helicopter doing flying out here? What the heck?
Dad said it looked like a helicopter.
It is a helicopter, you can hear it. See that?
Yeah. What is a helicopter?
That's a helicopter plane or something.
Looks like a helicopter. That's so strange.
No, that's an airplane, I think.
Why?
That's a helicopter plane or something.
That looks like a helicopter. That's so strange. There's three lights.
All right, this is the CE5 protocol. I actually have the app on my phone right here. As you can tell, we have a speaker set up and the stars are out and the sky is starting to clear up. And so we're gonna give this a shot. So basically, we're playing crop circle tones first. It says step 1 is play crop circle tones, and then we go from there.
Awesome.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, why won't it play through my portable speaker? For some reason, the portable speaker, even though I completely charged it, is not working. It will not connect to my
That's
phone.
so strange.
It says it's connected to my phone, but it will not play through the phone. So I don't know why. So we're just going to play the audio through my phone and hope it's loud enough. Do you see that, Luke?
Oh yeah.
I'm aware
That is going
of the body relaxing.
Okay, stay in the right
Very
mindset.
comfortable and quiet. Now sitting quietly in a comfortable and relaxed state. Allow yourself to become gently aware.
Did that just turn?
Awareness.
It turned. It's going to the right. It turned. That's not a satellite.
Allow yourself
It just turned.
Yeah.
It's going.
to become deeply centered.
Boy, this night vision's having a hard time. I'm gonna zoom back out.
It's really hard to tell.
Of just
It's right here. It was going down this way, and now it turned, and it's going this way. This is it right there. Can you see it?
that silent
It's really hard to
awareness
see with my eyes.
whereby you are awake. As you become aware
It stopped.
of awareness,
I can't
allow
see it without
yourself
the
to
night vision.
perceive the
Yeah, I can't
sounds
see it.
around you.
It came down in the sky and then turned to the right. That's it right there, right above my finger.
As
That's
you
still the
perceive
same thing.
those sounds, become aware of that awakeness
It turned and then
whereby
stopped in the sky.
those sounds are perceived.
Weird.
See that awareness, that pure silent consciousness